Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the first half of March. I hope you guys are all doing well. I do have a few questions in mind for this particular reading, so we're going to break that down for this general reading. And it's general as always, so it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, Aries, and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, please note that I am fully booked through March 18th, so there's a bit of a delay getting people their readings, but if you're interested in that, go ahead and visit the website and process your request that way. All right, guys. And of course, I will have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using today. And for the bonus readings this time around, I decided to use my alphabet deck, and I've gotten so much feedback from people that they were shocked that it came through with their person's last name or just letters that were so significant to them. So let's continue with that for the remainder of the bonus readings for the first half of the month. And let's take a look, Aries, and see what comes forward for this reading for you guys. So we'll grab a few from here and see where this goes. We're going to start off with a W. We have an L. We have an I. Ooh, that's rare. We have an X. We have a T. We'll grab a couple more. Oh, two T's. Okay, so your person might actually have two T's in their name. And then we have a J coming through here. All right, guys, so if any of those letters play a significant role in your connection with the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Okay, so let's take a look and see what messages Spirit needs to communicate to you at this time. And we're first going to take a look and see where your person is at currently. And I do tend to channel for those who are either in separation or going through some pretty major challenges in a connection at this time. So I really wanted to take a look at what's in the shadows of this connection tied into your person's energy. This is the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection, of course. So let's focus on your person here, Aries. Where are they at energetically as far as what is in the shadows? What is beneath the surface? What is it that's going on in their world? What's in the shadows when it comes to your person, Aries? What's contributing to the challenges of this connection at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Walking away, okay? Feminine energy from that particular card, Aries. So if you happen to be feminine energy, then your person is picking up off of the fact, first of all, if you did walk away from the connection, or if you're just distancing yourself at this time. And of course, if you're masculine tuning in, your feminine walked away from you, okay? We do have envious. Envious, of course, could be coming forward for those of you who have walked away from one relationship and into another, and whoever it is that you walked away from, they're envious of the relationship that you've moved on to. Of course, envious energy could also be tied into material possessions. So however way your person is interpreting that from their perspective, that's what's keeping them in the shadows at this time. We also have one-sided energy. Okay, one-sided is coming forward because two people are not equally as invested in the connection. Or again, this is your person's interpretation of the situation with you, Aries. We also have warning. And then we've got unavailable coming through as well, okay? So male figure in that particular photo. Divine masculine could be unavailable at this time, which is why we have a feminine who's walking away. So of course it depends on whether you are feminine or masculine energy, focused on this particular batch of cards that has come forward. But it is one-sided, because if somebody's unavailable, then it's a relationship at this time anyway. From your person's perspective, that's what's contributing to the distance and the issues that you guys are dealing with at this time. But let's look at this a little bit deeper here and see what else needs to come forward. So let's go ahead and grab some insight from the gold. I keep saying that because it's gold, but this is actually the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into for your person here, where they're coming from, how they're feeling, what they're thinking at this time, Aries, okay? Let's take a look at that. So these cards are reflected off of the person that you're focused on for this reading. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love you. The love is still here. But someone's not available, and so the other had to walk away from a relationship that is one-sided. We have a karmic partnership that's coming through here. So somebody could have certainly involved themselves in a karmic partnership or third-party situation. Could be my masculine, since my masculine is not available based off of my interpretation of what's coming through here. But, you know, we don't have to be so gender specific with that. So if it's reversed for your situation, absolutely take it for how it makes sense for you. But the love is still here. And then we of course have some sort of warning that's trying to come forward in this reading from your person. We have soon, followed by regrets, and then we've got fate. So regardless of the issues that you guys are facing at this time, Aries, this was still destined. You were still meant to meet this person in this lifetime. Now, we do have a time frame here with that soon card. So something of significance might actually happen in this connection between the two of you. Clearly, somebody's got some regrets here. And whatever, again, these warning signs are, it could be tied into those regrets or the reason why it's one-sided at this time. And clearly it's one-sided because we don't have two people that are investing in the connection. But look at the next two cards here. We have waiting, followed by I'm lost without you. So what I'm getting from this, Aries, is if you happen to have been the one that entered into a karmic partnership and somebody, your person had to walk away from you, they're still coming through letting you know here that they're still waiting because they still ultimately feel this draw towards you and they're just lost. You know, they're lost without your presence in their life. So we're going to have to grab some tarot messages here to clarify some of these. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Continuing to analyze things from your person's perspective, their point of view, and how they are choosing to interpret their energies through this reading at this time. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon, and again, you don't have to identify with a twin flame bond, unless of course you do. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. What is your person? Well, we have Eight of Cups. That is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's very much in tune with this walking away card because the Eight of Cups is walking away. It's exactly that. It's somebody who had to leave a situation, a connection behind because somebody's unavailable. And that somebody, Aries, could be you. It's either that or you're the one that walked away because your person is unavailable and they still love you, but they entered into a karmic partnership. We do have the Queen of Swords coming through here. Air energy for some of you guys, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So female energy, again, divine feminine energy, and it could have been my feminines who chose to walk away because a masculine was not available. So she had to cut herself out of the situation because it was one-sided. That's what's coming through here. But nevertheless, you know, it still hurt to have to distance from the masculine. And then we've got the Eight of Swords right after that. So we've got two swords back to back. And if you look at these cards here, guys, I mean, look at the body language. It's very similar. And of course, we've got chains right there because this card of Eight of Swords is all about imprisonment and isolation. And I feel, again, from my feminines, that's exactly what you had to do. And we've got two eights here, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, and eights create change. It's all about creating change. We have the Four of Cups right after that, which is a missed opportunity. So we've got cups and we've got swords. So we have air as well as water represented here. And here we are with the Three of Pentacles, which is earth. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We've got everything but fire, which of course represents your energy, Aries. So this is all about collaboration and teamwork. And I feel that's what's lacking here because it's one-sided. If you guys have a one-sided connection, then you're not collaborating. You're not working together. But from your person, Aries, I am picking up that the love is still there. They feel lost without you. This was destined still. But they are waiting. Waiting to heal, waiting to move on, waiting to hear from you, waiting for some sort of communication. Or part of that waiting period, of course, is to just heal from this painful experience. And look at this next card. We've got the Ten of Swords, which is more air energy. And the Ten of Swords is very painful. It is a painful ending. It ended badly. You know, it's like I feel such painful, sad energy from this card. And then we've got the Ten of Swords now with that painful ending. So it could also be my feminines who feel like you were stabbed in the back by this masculine. That's a potential for some of you. Okay, so let's now take a look at your energy, Aries, and see what you're dealing with here, where you're coming from when it comes to this connection. Let's grab some Mystic Moon oracles here. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. For Aries, where are you at currently? What is in your heart space? And again, of course, it depends on whether you're the one that walked away or you're the one that's unavailable. So take it, of course, for how it resonates with you. Because this can certainly be reversed in however way you choose to interpret the messages that come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. All right, so let's focus on you, Aries. Let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. We do have material world. So you might be focusing on your career and finances at this time, especially if you're either struggling in that area or things are looking up. It really depends on how it's playing a part in your life. We do have the Solitude card, which is Hermit energy tied into Virgo. And this is somebody, and since we are focusing on you at this time, Aries, so you might want to just be left alone for now, especially if it could go either way, really. You might just want to distance yourself if you had to walk away from a connection, or you've moved on to another relationship. It could, however, for some of you be a karmic partnership. Now, the solitude energy is somebody who's lonely as well. Somebody who feels the need to go within and just try to figure things out for yourself. So I'll have to pull some more cards because this is going to give us a little bit better understanding of whether you are the one that walked away or if you're the one that abandoned a connection and entered into another partnership. So we'll see. We do have a crossroads here. So very similar to stalemate energy. So this is looking more so like you're the one that ended up getting hurt. You just need to reevaluate where it is you want to go now and what life has in store for you moving forward. But you do have choices here, and maybe you're not ready to make those choices, which is why we've got that Solitude card right next to it. But the interesting thing about the Hermit card is that people from the past come back. And if the two of you are estranged, if you're in separation, the Solitude card / Hermit card has the capability of bringing people back together, bridging those estrangements. We have more feminine energy from this card, but of course take it for how it resonates. The inner child is typically somebody for me who has had a difficult upbringing or has had some traumatic childhood experiences. It could also be tied into lessons that need to be learned or lessons that were not learned when you were younger and it's carrying forward as an adult, things that need to be dealt with and addressed. It could also be for those of you who did not have a good example of what a good, positive relationship should look like, especially if your parents were either divorced or separated, or if there was a lot of arguments going on. It just wasn't stable. So that could, of course, also be affecting how you interact in your relationships today and even in your other relationships outside of romance, so could be tied into that. And then we have summer coming through here, which of course is the summer season for some of you. So you could have, something of significance could have happened between you and this person during summertime. Or, of course, heading towards the summer season this year, something of significance could be happening for you at that time, whether tied into this connection that we're focused on or something else that needs to be addressed or something good that will actually be happening for you during summer, because the energy of the summer is tied into the sun. The sun in tarot is beautiful. It's happy energy, very positive, a time for celebration. It's joyful. We have Muse here, Aries, letting you know that if life hasn't been going the way you want, ultimately you have the power to be able to control the direction of where you're going. This Muse card is giving you the ability to create whatever future that you have in mind in your love life, certainly, but in other areas of your life that are being challenged. So for example, if you've been looking for a job and you've been struggling with that, we do have a material world that's represented here. So it depends, of course, if you're struggling or if it's actually improving. But the Muse card actually helps you to be able to paint a different outcome for yourself in all areas that need it. Okay, so it's a great card because it's coming forward to inspire you to do better, to come up with ideas to improve the quality of your life in whatever area needs it. Okay, so let's move on and let's see what else needs to come forward. Let's grab some messages from the Pining Rose Twin Flame deck, again by Calico Moon. So what I'm feeling here, since the first batch of cards we had that unavailable card, and I'm picking up off of masculine energy from that, but again, take it for how it resonates with you if it's not masculine. But at the end of the day, you know, it is just energy. So divine masculine energy can be either male, of course, or female. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we know as to where you're at right now? Where are you at currently? What are you dealing with? Sexual union. So the intimate moments that you've shared with your person here, it's being reflected in this card. The intimacy. We have suppressed. I'm not surprised to see this. It's falling right below solitude. So more than likely you guys are not talking because it is one-sided. Someone's unavailable. There's not a whole lot of communication. Somebody had to walk away. That could be you, of course, Aries, who walked away, and you're just wanting some alone time right now. So there's a lot that you need to say or that you're holding in your heart space that you haven't been able to express. We have truth here. You hold the truth in your heart. The truth is what is going to help you get out of that crossroads energy. You got to live your truth, whatever that is for you. And look at this next card, enlightenment. That's giving you the clarity, Aries, that you need in your life. Enlightenment. Shedding light on things that were in the dark. Not just tied into your love life either. We have runner, so you might be coming forward as the runner here, and that you had to, as I mentioned, what I'm picking up here already is that some of you guys had to walk away from that connection. You know, you don't want to be somebody's option. You don't want to be a third wheel. You don't want to be a part of a third party situation or a karmic partnership that's toxic, you know. So if your person wants you, and if they want you back, and if you're willing to take them back, then they're going to have to come after you. They're going to have to be the chaser here because you're coming forward as the runner. We have weep here. So clearly, this made you very sad. Could have even made you cry. It's just very difficult. But again, it's falling right below muse, which is beautiful energy because you are in control of the direction of where your life can ultimately go. In your love life, of course, but whatever area of your life is in need of your time and attention. All right, Aries. So let's go ahead and add to this with some tarot for you. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Where are you at currently? What else do we need to know? And then we'll go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from a few decks that I have in mind for these bonus readings this time around and give you guys the opportunity to have a conversation through these cards. We have the Two of Swords. Not surprised, because remember I was talking about how this crossroads energy is very similar to a stalemate. And that's exactly what the Two of Swords is about. Knowing that you have choices, but maybe you're not quite sure the direction that you need to go quite yet. Maybe you need a little bit more introspection and just time to be able to figure things out, and that's okay. But that is what's creating this Two of Swords energy. It is a stalemate. And then you've got the Two of Wands right after that, which is progress, discovery. That is fire energy, Aries. So that is your own vibe right there. And the Two of Wands is all about making decisions, planning ahead. Two twos right next to each other. Duality. And the Two of Swords falling right below sexual union. So clearly, when it comes to this connection, Aries, there is a stalemate energy that's coming through here. You're not going to believe this next card, guys. Two of Coins. We have 3 twos. One right after the other. Unbelievable. I've never had that. 222. I believe in one of my other decks that represents partnerships and balance. I feel the need to find it now. Here it is. 222. 3 twos, guys, represents partnerships and balance. So I'm guided to read this now. Pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy and existing ones, okay? So that's a very special message coming through for you, Aries. I mean, 3 twos from this deck that's been shuffled over and over and over. And here we are with air energy, fire, which of course represents you. And then you've got the 2 of coins, which is the 2 of pentacles, which is earth energy. So there's a lot of signs represented here in this reading. Take what resonates, of course, for you. Now, the 2 of coins is all about balance. Balance, adaptability. Very interesting. So progress towards creating balance in your life, Aries. That is what's needed right now. But since you are currently at this 2 of Swords energy, there's not a whole lot of movement because you're still at this crossroads. And I feel here that you just got to go at your own pace. You know, you can't be rushed into figuring out a plan as to how you proceed moving forward. You got to take your time doing that. But look at this. You've got the 9 of Cups right after that, which is a wish come true. It is wish fulfillment. An additional interpretation of the 9 of Cups, though, is somebody who drinks too much. So this could either be you, Aries, or this could be your partner or somebody in your life who might have a drinking problem that is coming forward here. And Cups, of course, is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we have them all here. Every single suit coming through. Swords, wands, coins, cups. All signs represented here, Aries. We do have the 3 of Swords here. Again, I'm not surprised to see that because somebody had to walk away as a result of regrets and karmic partners, third-party situations, somebody who's unavailable for you. So this broke your heart because this is pain and just heartbreak over a separation. And then we've got the 4 of Swords right after that, which is more air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The 4 of Swords needed to come through here because this is telling you here, Aries, that you're taking a break to figure things out for yourself, because this is a resting period right here with that 4 of Swords. It's restoration. It is a time of contemplation, which is very much tied into that Solitude card. You know, so right now there's not a whole lot of movement. You're at a stalemate, you're at a crossroads because you're taking a break from this situation. So this for me is telling me here, for more than likely for Aries, especially my feminines, that you're taking a break because for one, it hurt like hell. Whatever issues you guys had dealt with here, your heart is broken with that 3 of Swords. And so you just need some time to yourself. And here you are taking it. And then, you know, we've got weep right here. Some pretty heavy energy from that. So some tears were definitely shed as a result of what happened between the 2 of you. All right, guys. So let's grab some dialogue messages and let's take a look and see if you guys had the opportunity to communicate at this time. Aries, what is it that you would want to say to one another? Okay, so let's go ahead and focus first on your person. How do they feel? What emotions are they holding in their heart space when it comes to this connection with you? And then we'll grab some dialogue focused on your energy, Aries, and see what comes forward from that. And then I'm going to grab from the Angelic Revelation 144 deck, and I'm going to combine both of your energies, giving you the opportunity to be able to speak up one final time. So we're going to grab from 3 different decks here. So very important for you to take what resonates with you. Even though right now I'm focusing on your person, there could be some verbiage here from these cards that resonate with you. So just take what resonates, because we're going to pull quite a few dialogue here. All right. Why don't you reach out to me? Well, first of all, if your person is unavailable, that's part of the reason. And also, if you have walked away and you're just going within right now, if you are in hermit mode and you're trying to heal and figure things out for yourself, that's why you're not reaching out. But your person is still coming through here wondering that. This is the next card. I miss you. They did have some regrets. Okay, so for some of you guys, even though your person could have moved on to a karmic partnership, or they came to find out that it was a karmic partnership or just a relationship that wasn't what it was ultimately that they were looking for, they might have initially thought that the grass was greener on the other side, but that ended up not being the case. So if that's something that you resonate with, tied into your person, they're coming through here letting you know that they miss you. Look at this next message. Your silence makes me wonder about you. Well, duh, right? Especially if they messed up the connection by entering into another partnership, or if there was infidelity and third-party situations. So if you're not talking right now, Aries, it's because you're in hermit mode, as I mentioned. And that's perfectly okay, because you are putting yourself on your priority list, trying to figure things out for you. And you have that Muse card to help you create a much better future for yourself, with or without this person. Next message. I won't be able to keep myself from reaching out much longer. So all of this curiosity that's coming forward from this individual, why don't you reach out to me? Your silence makes me wonder about you. I miss you. I won't be able to keep myself from reaching out much longer. It's like, especially if they know they messed up and you've distanced yourself or you walked away, and now they're like wondering, why haven't I heard from you? Why are you keeping your distance? Why have you shut me out? So, they're a little bit oblivious to perhaps what they've done, but it is coming through here in the dialogue messages. Next message. I miss the passion. The passion is definitely there, especially sexually. We do have that sexual union card that came forward, and the love is coming through here. Yep. All right, so that's what's coming forward from your person, Aries. Let's go ahead and grab some dialogue from you. Let's see here. I'm guided towards the Divine Love and Separation deck. Actually, no, I'm not feeling that one. Sorry. Let me grab this one here. I've combined 2 card decks, so it's this huge stack of cards. This is the Twin Flame Soulmate Unspoken Messages Volume 1 and 2 by Fire Witch Tarot. And again, I combined both decks. So I'm just going to go ahead and fan them out, and then we'll pull the same amount of cards that came forward from your person, Aries. And let's go ahead and see from your perspective, your heart space, how you're feeling. Ooh, I'm financially unstable and don't want you to know. That's interesting, because you did, let me go back to your cards, you did end up getting material world. So again, of course, it depends on how that's affecting you, but there are those of you clearly that's coming through here with some financial struggles at this time. Next message. I'm struggling to fight the dark forces that are keeping me from you. So for some of you guys, part of these dark forces could be tied into a karmic, or that you are the one that ultimately stepped out on the connection and entered into another partnership. That could be for some of you, of course. And whatever these dark forces are, they could be just some negative energies that you might be holding onto, especially with a painful ending. It's very easy for a person to go into a dark space. And if that's something that you find yourself being in, Aries, then, that's a part of the struggle that you are coming through, letting your person know this. And again, it depends, were you the one that, or are you the one that's unavailable, or are you the person that had to walk away from a situation? Okay, so take it again how it makes sense for you. It feels like I've loved you for 1,000 years. And already, they did come forward with the I love you card earlier. The love is still here between the two of you. But there's a reason why we have that painful ending from the Ten of Swords. Something happened here between the two of you that really hurt both of you. Ultimately, it hurt the partnership. Oh, geez, look at this. Fuck, buddy. I'm really feeling here for some of you that this was a part of the problem. Infidelity, friends with benefits, third parties, karmic partners. Let's grab one more. Trust your heart and believe in Spirit's plan for us. And ultimately, if you guys belong together, Aries, and if this is something that you're both ultimately wanting, then you guys can create a new beginning for yourselves. And if trust was broken here, this could be part of the challenge that you guys are going through. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine both of your energies here and see what it is that you need to say to each other. Continuing the dialogue. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else needs to be expressed here between you and your person, Aries? And again, take what resonates. We'll go ahead and pull the same amount of cards we have here from each deck. So we'll pull 5 from this one. For Aries, please, who needs to speak up here? Let's grab the bottom card. Okay. What do we have? All right, this is the last of the dialogue. Take what resonates. Let's grab this first one. My life has felt so fucking pointless without you, and I have had suicidal thoughts. I know that I need to learn how to love myself and forgive myself, but I am struggling to get past my mistakes. Holy crap. And I really feel here that it could have been whoever created that one-sided situation between the two of you, to where somebody ended up ultimately walking away, abandoning the connection because somebody was unavailable, because somebody ended up entering into another partnership, or there was definitely infidelity that was going on in the partnership. That's pretty heavy. Okay, let's move on. You are the most beautiful person on the inside and out. No one can hold a candle to you, my eternal flame. Clearly, the love is still here. For some of you guys, there's love from both yourself, Aries, as well as the other person. Eternal flame is very twin flame in energy, so there could be those of you who represent or feel that you are in a twin flame bond with your person. Let's grab the next one. We are always together in dreams. I know that I took the wrong path, and my mind often wanders to a vision of a life with you. I wish that I could turn back time. They know they fucked up, guys. They know they messed up. And for some of you guys tuning in, Aries, you know you fucked up. So whoever it was that created that messed up situation, there's regrets tied into that, but there's also love intertwined in your vibes for each other. They wish they could turn back time, or maybe that's how you're feeling too, to be able to undo the damage, you know? Next message. I am working on my strategy to come towards you. Please have mercy on me, because just when I think I am ready, you then cut off communication, shut me out, or push me away with your anger. I want to fix things between us. So, of course, Aries, it depends on where you fall in regard to that particular card. So who is it that cut off communication? Is it you? Is it your person? They definitely want to fix things with you. The love is still there. All right, last one. I will never forget you, and I will always love you. Nothing will ever change my love. Not even death can come between us and the connection that we share. Wow. Yep, the love is still here, guys. Whether you guys ever make this work or not, the love is here. This is one of those connections where you guys were meant to meet. It was destined, and that did come forward earlier. If I can find it. Yeah, it was fate. It was a destined partnership. You guys were destined to come into each other's lives. And whatever challenges you guys have encountered at this time, if the desire to ultimately fix the partnership is here from both of you, Aries, then of course there's a potential to work on this, but the desire has to be there. I feel that it is. The love certainly is. And you need to be able to work through this issue together. Because one person can't put in all the effort. You both have to do this. Okay, so let's grab some romance angels to check out some future energies when it comes to this partnership, this disconnection more than likely between the two of you. Right now you guys are out of balance for a reason that might be tied into outside interference, third parties, broken trust, karmic partners, somebody walking away, somebody who's unavailable, a painful ending. And again, remember the 222 that came forward, partnerships and balance. Very much tied into this reading for you, Aries. All right, let's grab some future energies for this connection. Excuse me. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides. Heart-to-heart conversations. That needs to happen ultimately. And I feel that it will. The desire, especially from your person to communicate, is there. Right now, for Aries, what I'm feeling is that you guys are just in hermit mode and you need a little bit more time. You did end up getting the Four of Swords as well, which is a resting period, which is just the need for a break before you're able to even tackle this or even talk to this person. Calling in your soulmate is the next card. They're calling you in. They're calling you back. Or for some of you guys, you're calling them in. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. The attraction, the chemistry, it's there. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I really feel here that there's a potential that you guys can have a lot more moments together. Look at this. This could be the one, followed by romantic feelings. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, Aries. And if you're the one that had to walk away, maybe they needed to come to terms with the fact that they messed up. And that's what those regrets are tied into, the romantic feelings between the two of you. It's still here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you're willing to work on this, and your partner is as well, you guys can actually have a fighting chance at salvaging this partnership. Okay, so let's grab some Lover's Oracle. And again, take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Let's grab this bottom card. I'm guided to that one too. What do we have? We've got reflection. Just the word itself, reflection, is very twin flame and energy for me. But look at this. We have soulmate as well. And that soulmate reference is already coming through in that second card, calling in your soulmate. We have freedom. We have embrace. All right, so reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Exactly. And especially, Aries, if you happen to resonate with that hermit mode, you need that space. You're not ready. And if trust was broken between the two of you, that needs time. A painful ending needs time for both of you to be able to process that. And I do feel, because the love is still here from both of you, there is an opportunity to be able to create movement towards at least sitting down and talking, at the very least. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? Next card. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Beautiful. Those blessings are on their way to you, Aries. Next card is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Very much tied into this card, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We do have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So, especially, again, for Aries, because you did have the stalemate energy as well as the crossroads card, nothing's stopping you from creating movement in your life. Whether you want to just find a different direction for yourself, new love, new start, new job, new place to live, whatever it is. Nothing's stopping you. The path is clear. And there's also nothing stopping you from working on this partnership and coming back together. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And this to me is tied into those connections where it represents that missing link, that missing piece to the puzzle. And I feel without the other, you guys are just incomplete, you know? And they certainly feel lost without you. That did come forward, didn't it? Didn't it? I believe it did. I don't want to be imagining these things. Let me find it. Okay, yeah. Feeling very lost without you. You are the missing piece of their heart, basically. And vice versa, you know? All right, guys. So let's grab some angel answers here. So if you have a particular question in mind, go ahead and focus on that. And for those that don't, we're just going to go ahead and allow the angels to bring forward some messages here through this deck. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. This doesn't normally get on my nerves, but it keeps moving. Sorry about that. So we'll grab a few. Take whichever one you are guided towards. I see big happy changes. I love it. Please bring forward the messages that need to come through. I see choose a new direction. And let's grab the bottom card. Oh, I'm guided to that one too. Okay. All right, Aries. We have choose a new direction for some of you. And I feel that there are those of you tuning in that are implementing that, you know, especially if you're not interested in going back to what wasn't working. And since there was that crossroads energy, maybe it's time to just try a different road. Take life in a different direction. That's your prerogative. We have a no answer coming through for some of you. Especially if you needed a yes or a no answer, here it is. It's no with an exclamation point. So pay attention to that particular one coming through. We have a time frame in the near future. Something of significance will be happening for you, Aries, in the near future. Look at this. We have peaceful resolution. Something in your love life or life in general is going to work itself out peacefully. It's going to be fine. We have big happy changes coming through here as well. Whatever area in your life. Love, certainly, but money, health, career, other relationships, your friendships, whatever it is. Big happy changes are on their way to you. And then look at this, romance as well. So your love life is going to be improving. Your love life is going to go through some changes that's going to bring about growth and healing and transformation. But it's going to be quite active. Romance and success. What a beautiful card to end this reading with, Aries. Success in all areas of your life. You're blessed. So many blessings that are coming in for you. All right, Aries, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, whatever part of it resonated with you. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, again, I'm booked all the way through the 18th, but I'd love to do a reading for you if that's something that you're interested in. So go ahead and click on the link down below in the description box, and that'll take you straight to my website. All right, guys, so that's it for now. I have a whole lot more readings coming your way, and I will see you next time. Take care.